My name is Hira Imran and I am from the Department of BS Biotechnology. Today the topic of my presentation is serotonin. So let's start with the contents, which are introduction, structure, composition, functions, importance, uses of serotonin in daily life, properties of serotonin, serotonin syndrome, symptoms of serotonin syndrome, treatment of serotonin syndrome. So let's start with the introduction of serotonin. So basically, in easy terms, I can say that serotonin is a chemical that carries messages between the nerve cells in the brain and throughout the body. Serotonin or 5-hydroxytryptamine is a monoamine neurotransmitter. Its biological function is complex and multifaceted, modulating mood, cognition, reward, learning, memory, and numerous physiological processes such as vomiting and vasoconstriction. Approximately 90% of the serotonin that the body produces is in the intestinal tract. Serotonin is very important and plays a very important in our daily life, and there are many uses of serotonin. So its color is yellow, and have you ever wondered why smiley is yellow? The reason is that yellow helps to release a chemical in the brain called serotonin, essential for causing a happy mood. Studies have proven that yellow color enhances concentration and give the brain and nervous system a wake up call. So this is also the importance of serotonin, as it can indicate a happy mood. Now let's move to the structure of serotonin. So serotonin is a primary amino compound. So as shown in the slide, you can see that serotonin is a primary amino compound that is a 5-hydroxy derivative of tryptamine. It is a 5-hydroxy derivative of tryptamine, and it has a role as a human metabolite, a mouse metabolite, and a neurotransmitter. It is a monoamine molecular messenger, a primary amino compound, a member of phenols, a member of hydroxyindoles, and a member of tryptamines. So this is the structure of serotonin. Now, the composition of serotonin. So serotonin is made from the essential amino acid tryptophan. An essential amino acid means it can't be made by your body. It has to be obtained from the foods you eat. So this is the composition of serotonin. Now it is a turn of the functions of serotonin. Serotonin is a chemical. Basically, it is a chemical that carries message between nerve cells in the brain and throughout the body, as I've discussed above. So serotonin play a key role, as it is not a role, it is a key role in such body functions as mood, sleep, digestion, nausea, wound healing, bone health, blood clotting, and desires. Now the importance of serotonin. So serotonin plays several roles in your body. It plays a lot of role in our body, including influencing learning, memory, happiness, as well as regulating body temperature, sleep, sexual behavior, and hunger. Lack of enough serotonin is thought to play a role in depression, anxiety, mania, and other health conditions. So what does a lack of serotonin cause? Why it is caused? So people who feel unusually irritable or down for no apparent reason may have low serotonin level. This is the basic cause of lack of serotonin. So depression includes a feeling of sadness, hopelessness, and anger, as well as chronic fatigue and thoughts of suicide, which may indicate depression. So anxiety includes serotonin levels which may cause anxiety. So it plays a very important role in our daily life. Now the uses of serotonin in daily life. So it is involved in appetite and digestion, bowel function and bowel movements, bone health, and sleep. Serotonin is a precursor to melatonin, a chemical that helps regulate the body's sleep-wake cycle. Now the properties of serotonin. So basically serotonin is a white powder. Serotonin melting point is 167.7 degrees Celsius. Its boiling point is 416 degrees Celsius. It is slightly soluble in water and ethanol. It is insoluble in most of the organic solvents. So these are some of the physical properties of serotonin. Now let's move towards the serotonin syndrome. So, serotonin syndrome is when your body has too much of a chemical called serotonin, usually because of medication or combination of medications. So, serotonin syndrome is a serious drug reaction. It is caused by medication that build up high levels of serotonin in the body. Your body makes serotonin to help your brain cells and other nervous system cells communicate with each other. Researchers think a lack of serotonin in your brain may play a role in depression, as I've discussed above. So, but too much of it can lead to extreme nerve cell activity and dangerous symptoms. So, serotonin syndrome can occur when you increase the dose of certain medications or start taking a new drug. It is most often caused by combining medication that contains serotonin, such as migraine medication and an antidepressant. So, some of illicit drugs and dietary supplements are associated with serotonin syndrome. Now, I have some of the common symptoms of serotonin syndrome. So, let's move toward the next slide, which is the symptoms of serotonin syndrome. So, serotonin syndrome often begins hours after you take a new medication that affects your serotonin levels or after you raise your dose of a current drug. So, serotonin symptoms may include agitation or restlessness, dilated pupils, headache, changes in blood pressure and temperature, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, rapid heart rate, tremor, loss of muscle control or twitching muscles, shivering and goosebumps, and heavy sweating. These are some common symptoms of serotonin syndrome. Now, in severe cases, serotonin syndrome can be life-threatening. So, you have to be all these symptoms which I am discussing there. So, some of the severe symptoms of serotonin syndromes are high fever, seizures, uneven heartbeat, and passing out. Now, let's move toward the treatment of the serotonin syndrome. So, most cases of serotonin syndrome are mild and may be treated by withdrawal of the offending agent and supportive care. So, benzodiazepines may be used to treat agitation and tremor. Patients with moderate or severe cases of serotonin syndrome require hospitalization. So, this is my presentation. I hope you like it. Thank you.